Obviously, the closer you are to the Louisiana-Texas line, based on the current forecast, the more at risk you are. And so obviously,
Governor John Bel Edwards gives NBC6 an exclusive update on Louisiana's response to Hurricane Laura as it moves towards the coast. Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Dan Jovic.
And I'm Jackie Jovic. Laura became a hurricane overnight and is expected to strengthen as it makes landfall. Chief Meteorologist Todd Warren shares more on what we can expect. Todd?
Well, Jackie, we are looking at Laura continuing to strengthen here in the next 24 to 36 hours in advance of landfall, which is expected tomorrow night. Let's give you a look at the latest for Laura. As you can see, the storm has strengthened to contain maximum sustained winds of 80 miles per hour as it's still moving towards the west-northwest at 17 miles per hour. Latest forecast from the National Hurricane Center does show a major hurricane with landfall very close to Sabine Pass, the Texas-Louisiana border, tomorrow night shortly after midnight. We'll see the storm move very close to Shreveport early tomorrow afternoon. National Hurricane Center still saying it could be a hurricane at that point, and then we'll see it exit the area tomorrow evening. Now, as far as the latest warnings watches that we have in effect, you can see the tropical storm watches, the areas in yellow, the hurricane watches for areas in pink. Those are the areas which will most likely see the hurricane force winds as the storm moves through the region Thursday. And it appears as if Laura will be very similar in strength as well as where it's going than Hurricane Rita was back in 2005. So here's a breakdown on some of the impacts that we experienced with Rita. In Shreveport, we had almost 7 inches of rain and a peak wind gust of 53 miles per hour. You can see a wind gust of Texarkana also in excess of 50 miles per hour with over 4 inches of rain. We did see the second lowest pressure ever recorded in Shreveport. That could be in jeopardy given the strength of Laura as it moves into the region. And during that the arrival of Rita, we had at one point 175,000 customers around the area without power. So flash flooding will be a concern with the 5 to 7 inches of rain which is on the way, and we probably will have widespread power outages, Dan and Jackie. And I'll have the details on exactly how strong the winds will arrive where and when and how much rain to expect in your forecast coming up.
Eye-opening numbers there. Tom, thank you so much. You can get local updates sent right to your phone before, during, and after this storm hits. The Arklatex Weather Authority app is available for free. You can download it on Apple and Android devices.
And as we mentioned, Louisiana's governor spoke exclusively with NBC6 about Laura's path, and he expressed serious concern for those living in Cameron and Calcasieu parishes.
Storm surge there could have devastating effects, but as the governor told me, those effects are not limited to one region of the state.
This is a very powerful storm. It's going to be a very large storm.
Urgent words from Louisiana's governor.
We're asking everybody in the state to pay particular attention to it.
It's because Hurricane Laura bears an eerily similar path and speed to the one Hurricane Rita took. That storm surge devastated low-lying Louisiana communities.
I would just encourage people to think back 15 years. The last time we had a Cat 3 hurricane, it happened to be Rita, and it was a very large and powerful storm as well. And the storm surge there was very, very significant. We're expecting that again.
But it's not just the coastal region that could be affected.
The hurricane winds could extend as far north as Leesville, and when it moves north of there, likely tropical storm force winds.
Those winds hitting Shreveport, with the ability to take out power lines while 5 to 7 inches of rain falls. Because of COVID making mass sheltering a last resort option, Governor Edwards says the state is preemptively moving South Louisiana families north.
Pay attention to your Office of Emergency Preparedness. It's going to announce collection points if you need help with transportation in order to get you to a spot where you can be registered and then moved into a hotel or a motel room.
Governor, what do you say to those, say, we've gone through this before, Louisiana, we deal with this every single year, 9 out of 10 times it's not a big deal. What do you say to those people who have those thoughts?
I fear sometimes that we become complacent if it's been a long time since we had a significant storm, or if at the last several storms we actually got cut a break by Mother Nature. Some people will assume that's going to happen again, and we know it will until it doesn't.